As the new year starts for both us and Elite, I feel like there's some things in Elite which I believe will be added and are realistic and possible at the same time. The first thing I feel will be added is on-foot AX combat. People have been speculating this for a while now, and data miners even found assets as evidence for this claim. With the announcements of updates 6, 15, and 16, it's certain that one of them will potentially add on-foot combat. Besides, the Stargoid invasion is definitely adding a lot more focus onto Stargoids, and it's likely where Frontier is focusing right now. Another key thing is the quote-unquote key feature overhaul planned in Update 15. What could this be? Let's sort it down a little. So if you think about the focus of Elite right now, it's Stargoids, so perhaps, like I said, there could be on-foot AX combat, new Goys to hunt, just stuff like that, or maybe even fighting the Maelstroms. However, it could even be something else, such as an engineering material change to make the game more balanced and normal without people having to exit the game and break immersion to get materials. Perhaps missions would be buffed, or materials could be bought with money, just like, like an engineering balance. Or maybe FDev could instead look at the Guardians and think that they're too bare bone for now, and could add new Guardian enemies, types of sights, lore, weapons, and much, much more. It's important to think about the key and key feature overhaul. What is a key feature in Elite? The AX combat and the Guardian tech are, pretty prevalent features of Elite. I believe one feature could be player-owned. Well, this is going to be really unlikely, but player-owned mega ships or capital ships. Though pretty unlikely, when I say pretty, very, extremely unlikely, I don't know why I'm saying this. Fleet carriers are a relatively large feature in the game, and people have been wondering where other types of mega ships, capital ships, and large ships are. Perhaps Frontier could even add player-owned mega ships specialized for expeditions and research. Like a player-owned Gnosis. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. While capital ships could have huge amounts of weapons and help engage Stargoid forces in AX combat zones. I also think that in later updates, Maelstroms, which will show their true form after players destroyed all of the caustic generators stationed there by a coordinated effort by AXI, and perhaps be some kind of invincible entity until Update 16, where FDev could add the ability to destroy these with huge, when I say huge, extremely huge amounts of effort, with many concentrated player groups there. Also, I believe that the unclassified relics will also make a comeback as reverse engineered weapons, because it hasn't gotten a lot of attention lately, and I believe it would come back sometime. Now we're going to talk about something boring like game balancing, stuff like that. Right now, money making is at an okay state, but material gathering really needs severe balancing, and I really hope that Frontier will add better options here. However, material gathering has been like this for years, and it's not very likely that Frontier will do anything about it for now. I also have to add that it's important not to go into fantasizing unlikely things, such as ship interiors, full station interiors, any new ships like the Panther Clipper or the Mamba Light, and many more things. There's only so much that Frontier can do at a given time, and they aren't likely to expect all of the data mined or speculated content that could possibly be added this year alone. Perhaps we'll only see a couple of major feature additions to the game this year, and they might not be game-changing at all. There's really only one thing that we can confirm that will be added, and that is something Thargoid related. Other than that, everything else is purely speculation. So these are my thoughts about what will happen and what to expect in 2023, or 3309. Let me know if you guys have any ideas about this topic, and I might share it out with you guys. Anyways, this is Commander Spectre 1 and 07.